Good morning, grade fives. Happy Thursday, May the 7th, 2020, and it is morning meeting week. Yesterday, I apparently could not figure out what day it was because I corrected myself, and it was actually May 6th yesterday. Must have been a long day. Hopefully, you are having a great morning so far, and thanks for joining in to start off the day. Our agenda today will go over today's work, our class norms, our estimation, our daily quote, math, minute sharing, news, writing challenge, and a movement break. So, your job today. So, as you know, it's morning meeting week, and I've been loving seeing those coming in. Some things to do today. So, one, you're picking a problem of the day to work on and answer, and then you're working on questions 4 to 10 from the assignment you started yesterday. There will be another video on our Google Classroom that will give you more information about that. So, I'm happy to work that through that a little bit. And feel free to pass on any questions you have, and I'm happy to answer as quick as I can. Your morning meeting work today. Today is your day to finish off your slides and make sure all your words are legible. That means that they are easy to read. So make sure that they're not over top of pictures in the same color. Obviously, over top of pictures is fine if you can still read them, but making sure that we can see all those words well and everything's to perfection for when we present. Awesome work so far from what I've seen. I've been loving seeing them coming in. Some great themes so far and good estimation and math minute questions. So great work. Other jobs are to read, and you can check out the bonus math problems and participate in our morning meeting work that comes up in here today as well. Our class norms. We always have respect for everything and everyone, even if they are different or disrespectful. We always try our best, no matter how hard it is, even if we don't like it. We always be kind to everyone, and we will have fun with everyone. Thanks for doing those things today, grade fives, and every day. So yesterday, our estimation was how high is this Ferris wheel? And we found out that this Mr. Stadel right here, he's the guy that makes a lot of these questions, is 6 foot 3 inches tall, and the answer is the giant Ferris wheel is 108 feet tall, and there's some other interesting pieces here about this. So it rotates 3 times per ride. There's 12,500 lights. Shows you how much weight it can carry, and then it was made in Italy. So that's kind of fun. Some good extra stuff there. Great work on your estimations that came in. I love the reasoning that people gave too when they said, I see that Mr. Stadel is 6 feet tall, and I'm guessing it's about 20 or 30 of him. That's a good way to estimate. Next, we've got how tall is this tire? And this boy's height is 3 feet tall or 36 inches tall. So, how tall do you think this tire is? If you take a look, how much extra space is here? Maybe some of you have tires like this around your house or on farms that you've been to, and you can use that background knowledge to help you get an accurate estimate. Looking forward to seeing your guesses. All right, this quote of the day is from somebody called Grandma Nellie. And in the book that I use for quotes, he has this nice story about how his grandparents loved to play Scrabble together. One of the things his grandma always said is, you play the tiles you get. And she's talking about Scrabble, but he realized, hey, this applies really well to life too. In life, we get handed certain tiles, so to speak, and we use what we have to the best of our abilities. So encouraging you to try your best with what you have. Thank you, Grandma Nellie, for that advice. All right, it's the time of the show where I move myself up to the top corner here so that we can see the math problem. So yesterday we had 2 diamonds and 2 circles equal 14 kilograms. 2 diamonds and 1 kilogram is 13 kilograms, which gave us the final answer that 1 circle is 1 kilogram and 1 diamond is 6 kilograms. And I'm going to show you somebody who showed this work very well on the next page. So they noticed here, they drew out the question on the top and the bottom, and they noticed, hey, 14 take away 1 circle equals 13. I love that they circle the 1 here. So that means that circle is only 1 kilogram. Once you know that, you just have to figure out the other ones and you realize 6, 12, 13, 6, 12, 13, 14. Great work. You showed that really well. Thank you for sharing that with me. Our next math minute question, we're moving on to something a little bit new. In grade five, we haven't really talked about angles too much yet, or at all, I don't think, other than in Prodigy, some of you have come across some angles question. We're going to do some angle practice. So it's asking you today, what is the value of the angle and how did you find out? So something that it shows in the corner here is it gives a little clue, and it tells us this here we call a right angle or a square angle. So that means this angle here, if we measure that angle from this line all the way up to this line, is called 90 degrees. So they're saying here, we've got this square angle you can see. This section here is worth 45 degrees. How much is this section worth? Um, Worth, I should say, what is the measurement of that angle is actually more correct to say. So what is the measurement of the other side? We know that the whole thing is 90. This section is 45. What does that make the other section? We're going to be going through some angles for our Math Minute question. So share your answers and share how you found out. Sharing news, and I'll move myself back to the bottom of the page again. There we go. Whoops. Sharing news. As I said, it's been great hearing from many of you throughout the day. I love seeing the estimations. Some people are doing weight, some people are doing length, some people are doing how many of something there are. Just there's a great variety. Same with the Math Minute. I've seen some patterns. I've seen some missing pieces like those scale questions we've been doing. And I've seen some counting change and money questions, another good idea for starting off. So thanks for sharing those. And you'll all get to see them too. Starting next week, I'll be starting with some completed morning meetings. Some news that people have been sharing. Somebody made a craft for their mom. It is Mother's Day coming up this weekend, so this might be a good idea for you to do. It says Happy Mother's Day here, and there's a little tree with leaves that are hands, and I'm guessing there's something kind. So the reasons that you love your mom are written behind that. That's a great idea. And somebody here responded to the would you rather question. They say they would rather go back to the age of 5 because they miss being 5 and think it would be cool. And I would, if I, that I would know everything now at the age of 5. I think that would be pretty cool too. You'd impress some of your friends, that's for sure. And our would you rather today, would you rather have unlimited first class plane tickets? So that's free wherever you're flying, it's a free first class ticket, or never have to pay at a restaurant again? Whew, that is a tough question. Those are two things I love. I love traveling. I also love eating, and I would eat at a lot fancier restaurants to try out if I had didn't have to pay anymore. Looking forward to hearing what you would say, and we'll share those answers tomorrow. Our quote of the day again from Grandma Nellie. She says, "Play the tiles you get. Do the best with what you have, grade fives." We're all trying as hard as we can right now. And I'll leave you with encouraging you to stay connected. Check out Instagram, Twitter, Google Classroom, the Phys Ed and Music website, and the LES Learning Hub. Again, if you go to the LES Learning Hub, there's information about borrowing books from the library again. So Mrs. Fraze has got that up and running. So that's very exciting. I also know Miss Gordon is doing a lot of work with music right now. It's posted in our Google Classroom, so check in with her to see what you can do to stay connected in that way too. Looking forward to hearing from you throughout the day. Have an excellent Thursday. Feel free to email if you have any questions, grade fives. Bye.